We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Rob Huff is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That ball is absolutely crushed.
So it's a two-run shot to right center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Nationals have battled back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
Well, that lead didn't last very long. Great swing of the bat right there to get your team right back in it and tie this one up.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Byron Boston. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Let's go, big fella.
Here comes the first pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. See you later. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second home run of the game as it is now 7-3.
See the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Standing in, Eli Avila.
Now batting.
Boggs at second. Lawson on at first with 2 down. Put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready once again, Byron Boston. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having...
Uh-oh, hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Byron Boston will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for one. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bernardo Rosas.
Bernardo.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely.
Come on, big guy.
Runner.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for Washington. So the lineup flips over, and
Now
digging
back.
in, Ramon Velasmil.
Ramon Velasmil.
Pop up. Boston onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Chip Boggs.
Chip Boggs.
3-2 pitch. Short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Lawson.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners.
Two.
And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Byron Boston. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Your attention, please. Hitting for St. Louis. Number 23, Caesar.
Hit on out to short. And there's out number 2. Now the guy everyone is anxious to see stepping in, Byron Boston. And he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here. Line towards center field. Velasmil is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
That wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day.
4 hours
A comfortable victory.
9 minutes.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Fletcher Cutliff, a South Dakota native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and his 10th victory of the year.
And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game. At the plate, Byron Boston. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. See you later. So a 2-run shot to left center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate, and the Nationals take a 2-1 lead.
Zero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket.
Second inning set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Eli Avila.
Eli Avila.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield. Digging in the switch hitter, Larry Lopez. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Lopez.
To short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cards forced to settle for one. We'll move on to.
We're back now as the Nationals ready to bat in the third inning. And as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at.
Digging in, Byron Boston. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Come on, baby.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swung out and belted. Looking up is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall. See you later. So a three-run blast to deep center here, his second of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
So coming to the plate, Byron Boston. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
All right, you're good. Stay here, stay here, stay here.
And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2. So digging in now, Rafael Bolero.
The second baseman, Rafael.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. It's this one on the ground to short. One there.
Out.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Byron Boston will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Swung on and blasted. No bunt cheese on that one. It's way gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night.
So stepping in, Byron Boston, and he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. Fastball hit on the ground to short, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is 10-2, the final in this game. The Washington Nationals seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Fletcher Cutliff gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year with 15 strikeouts.
1 error. They left 8.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Striding in, Byron Boston. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on.
That ball is absolutely crushed.
Solo shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Nationals are on the board and trailing 2-1 now.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
Digging in, Byron Boston. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Get a good pitch right here.
First pitch on its way.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second home run of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
You know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs.
Striding in now for the Nats, Byron Boston. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. See you later.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Michael Matos.
This one doesn't look enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Byron Boston will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Ramon Velasmil. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Hit on board. He's right there. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They trail it here 9-4. Stepping up to the plate, Byron Boston. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Looking up is the right fielder. See you later. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 4th in the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
You know, talk about having a great day.
Now batting, Chip Boggs. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Hit to short, fielded cleanly. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now. 10 10-4 in the final in this game. The Washington Nationals with a division-leading. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The Midsummer Classic between the National League All-Stars and the American League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in the booth by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Richie Franco, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Joe Tyner is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. At the plate, Roger Padilla. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Third baseman, Roger Padilla.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Batting third, from the New York Yankees, the left fielder.
Stepping in now, Ricky Cheney. And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. We've played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Now in the box, Grant Levine. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Grant Levine.
Here you go, guys.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Hey, no outs here.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box, Robert Poisson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Robert Poisson.
And that catches the outside edge, 1-1.
Right now.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. To first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in, Jason Dominguez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Dominguez is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Eric Campos is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming in the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
12-2, the final score in this ball game. The National League sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Luther Madsen is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Wendell Hernandez, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. Abraham Cairo, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Into the box now, Alberto Aquino. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up, but I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. And here's his slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So in now for Chicago, Kevin Pena, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he takes ball 1. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
The 3-1 pitch.
Hey! 3-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take. For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning, 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base. He's got that certainly timed.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. Still no score. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game.
Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Eddie Montoya. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
To the plate now, Saul Harms. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. So far this year against Southpaws, Harms has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there.
That's the ball.
Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Into the box now, Tino Del Villar.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Tapia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. We'll move to the pitcher. Luther Madsen steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. See you later. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Matt Gallo.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, we got no one.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Abraham Cairo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve. Gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. You just want to try and paint the corners.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. So now to the plate, Alberto Aquino, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Here we go, guys.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Kevin Pena. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Center fielder coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. The next Cub up, Wendell Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Behind 0-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, Ramon Brito, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
All right, come on now.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Luther Madsen. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
Fouled away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Eddie Montoya, and it's fouled away.
Montoya.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. In now Saul Harmons. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3 balls, no strikes.
The 3-0.
Hey.
Where's it first here?
And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Tino Del Villar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Fouled off.
Hey, strike this guy
The
out.
next 0-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping into the box, Matt Gallo will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Charlton Ingram will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Alberto Aquino, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 7th inning coming up. It's the next. Luther Madsen will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
One time, let it fly.
The 0-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pena is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Leading off the inning, Kevin Pena, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate now, Ramon Brito. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from pretty.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 4-0. So striding in, Eddie Montoya. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in. A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Striding into the box, Saul Harms, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Got him fishing that time, 0-1. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball right side. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready now, Tino Del Villar. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
We got 2.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. 9th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 4 and the Cubs nothing. So here now's the pitcher, Luther Madsen.
Luther.
Lifted into center field. Del Villar is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to hit is the catcher, Matt Gallo. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
The 1-2. Soft grounder left side. Barehanded at his knees. He is out. Leandro Perez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 50. Leandro.
Low for ball 1. He'll check in here at 277. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head, because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Alberto Aquino is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Nats. Luther
A manager checks in with his ball club.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Richard Na, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's not an easy thing to do in this league to strike guys out. This guy's coming close to getting 2,000 career strikeouts. That's a pretty big milestone. You have to wonder if he's warming up, realizing that he's not that far away from that magic number.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. And now for Washington, Byron Boston. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
There's a lot of ways to get on base.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. See you later. So it's a solo shot to dead center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Eldon Ryan. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. The 2-2. Hit round out to short. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. They still trail 1-0. Into the box now, Byron Boston. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit straightaway center.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Go to. Dig.
But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Smoke that thing.
Wow, with 1 out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his 2nd hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Bernardo Rosa.
Third baseman, number 4, Bernardo Rosa.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
Oh, boy. You really squared up on that one, didn't you?
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Byron Boston already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Center fielder looking up at the track. The wall. See you later. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game. And the Nationals have made this a 5-0 game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Digging in, Byron Boston. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Row, he's one double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets one more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base?
That's it. Hang on for 2.
Pulling up.
Digging in once again, Bernardo Rosa. Boston stands at first with 1 out. He's running. Strike taken to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 1-2. Runner goes for third. Popped up. Kang brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. Throw. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Ethan Benton. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now, down ball. This should do it. Scooped up. Throw on to first is going to be in time. And the Nationals have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies. Francisco Lopez is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Into the box, Byron Boston. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Lockhart is going to have room out there as he puts this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Byron Boston.
Lots of
high in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Looking up is the center fielder. See you later. So it's a solo shot to dead center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the lead is cut to 4. Stepping in, Paul Griffin. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Coming to the plate now, Byron Boston, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. Digging in now, John Weinstein. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Weinstein.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Byron Boston. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Swung out and belted.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, as it's now an 8-5. So striding forward now, Byron Boston. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. At the plate, Bernardo Rosa, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
And it's a
10-9 final at the end of this one.
Philadelphia Phillies, 10 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for Washington, number 2, Byron.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Racing back, the right fielder. See you later. Solo shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And it gives the Nationals a 3-1 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change it.
Brandon Hornsby. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Gregory Wesson wins his 4th game out of the bullpen.